Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In a week's time, it'd be exactly 3 years since Doom Eternal released. And since the 26th of April 2022, there hasn't been any big updates for Doom Eternal. We have also heard that a new Doom game is currently in development and has been for over a year. So currently, it's safe to say that Doom Eternal is in sort of a stalemate right now in terms of getting new content and updates. Ever since its launch, Doom Eternal was very well received by both critics and the Doom community. This game is still enjoyed by many players who are patiently waiting for the next Doom game. But for now, we can only stick with what we got. So let me talk about Doom Eternal 3 years later in 2023. But before we get into this video, I want to announce a giveaway that I will be doing on this channel, where the first 1000 subscribers will be entered into a giveaway to win a £10 gift card for Xbox, PS4, Steam, depending on your preferred platform. So just simply subscribe to have a good chance at winning this prize. Once the channel hits the sub goal, the winner will be announced via a YouTube community post. Best of luck. First of all, I wanted to dedicate some time to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay of Doom Eternal is fast-paced and action-packed, with a focus on intense combat and exploration. You take on the role of the Doomslayer, an ancient warrior who is on a mission to save Earth from demonic forces. The game features both a single-player, campaign, and multiplayer mode. Horde mode probably being my favourite, alongside the campaign, which you are currently seeing as the gameplay. It's where you have a whole bunch of waves of enemies coming towards you and you have to hold your own. But the real challenge of this mode is that you have a limited amount of ammunition and lives. Ammunition being very scarce, so you really have to hit those shots. Unfortunately, ammo runs dry very quickly in this mode because the bosses are absolute bullet sponges. But if you do well in these waves and you make sure to kill all the bonus demons, then you can enter bonus rounds when you can do stuff such as killing enemies in a certain period of time or collecting coins. After each round, you receive a new weapon which is completely randomized. This gets very tough after a while, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't played it before. On the other hand, the single player campaign takes players through a variety of different environments from hell to earth and beyond, as they battle hordes of enemies with an array of different weapons and abilities. The combat system is designed to be challenging but strategic, requiring you to carefully manage your resources and adapt to the strengths and weaknesses of different enemies. This game also introduces a new mechanic called destructible demons, where players can weaken and destroy specific parts of enemy demons to gain advantages in combat. One thing that I've absolutely loved about the new Doom games are glory kills. Now, these aren't exactly new or exclusive to Doom Eternal, as they were introduced with Doom 2016. But these glory kills are sort of expanded and more in depth in this game. To actually perform a glory kill, what you have to do is weaken an enemy until they start glowing, at which point you can go up to them, hit your melee button, and you will gruesomely kill them. But this doesn't only come with a sense of coolness and rush of adrenaline, but it's also a key gameplay mechanic. This is because after you perform a glory kill, the enemy will drop health packs, and these health packs dropped by glory kills are absolutely essential for survival, especially in challenging missions. And because of this, the majority of health that you're going to recover while playing this game won't come from health packs, but instead from glory kills. In addition to combat, Doom Eternal surprisingly includes a lot of platforming and puzzle solving elements. These will require you to navigate complex environments and use their abilities to overcome obstacles. This game also features a wide variety of collectibles and secrets, encouraging you to explore and discover hidden areas. Can't lie, I haven't played too much of the Doom Eternal multiplayer, but I've played just about enough to tell you about the basics of what it's about. The multiplayer mode in Doom Eternal is called Battle Mode, and it pits 2 players controlling demons against 1 player who's controlling the Doomslayer. To win in this game mode, it's a best of 5. Each demon has unique abilities and strengths, and the Doomslayer has access to all his weapons and abilities from the single player campaign. This multiplayer mode is very fast paced and intense, with matches often lasting only a few minutes. Now it's time to take a little look at the graphics. The game's graphics engine, ID Tech 7, is a significant improvement over the previous engine used in Doom 2016. It allows for much more detailed textures, realistic lighting effects, and smooth animations, all while maintaining a high frame rate. One of the most impressive aspects of Doom Eternal's graphics is the use of dynamic lighting. The lighting effects are particularly noticeable during intense battles, where the environment is illuminated by explosions, gunfires, and other special effects. Another notable feature of Doom Eternal's graphics is its use of particle effects. These effects add on an extra layer of detail to the game's visuals, with sparks, smoke, and debris flying around during combat. These help add a lot more to the intensity of the gameplay and how good it looks. The particle effects also help create a sense of chaos and destruction, making the player feel like they're in the middle of a high stakes battle. The game's character and weapon designs are also very impressive. The demons and other enemies are highly detailed with intricate details that make them feel unique and menacing. The weapons also have a lot of personality with detailed animations and sound effects that make them feel powerful and satisfying to use. These are definitely some of the most fun and creative weapons that I've ever used in a game. Whilst the weapons themselves are very similar to Doom 2016, in fact pretty much identical in terms of what they do, these weapons still look better and sound better, which goes a long way. The weapon sound effects and animations in particular have been upgraded quite a bit. Overall, Doom Eternal's graphics are some of the best in the first-person shooter genre. The combination of dynamic lighting, particle effects, and detailed character designs create a truly immersive and thrilling experience for everyone. In terms of the narrative story and plot of Doom Eternal, it's really not much. But then again, seriously, it really doesn't need to be much at all. Similar to Doom 2016, you're thrown straight into the action, which is what we all want. Earth has been invaded by the demonic forces of hell, and you're the only one who could stop them. You go around Earth, hell, and beyond, ripping and tearing your way through all the demons until you get to the main leaders, of whom you swiftly execute in an efficient way. Just like Doom 2016, you're an absolute unit and absolutely nothing will stop you. You are constantly in control. It's part of what makes the Doom formula just so great and how this game has been going on for so many years. Although, keeping in mind, I do have to say that ammunition can be quite a big problem in the game. It's not always found often in the map and you don't always have fuel to chainsaw enemies. But again, chainsawing is a mechanic that I very much like and it's very fun to do. Now I believe it's about time to talk about probably one of the most important things about this game that was very important with the last game. The sound design of Doom Eternal is a crucial aspect of the game's overall experience. The sound effects, music, and voice acting all work together to create an intense, immersive atmosphere that keeps you engaged from start to finish. One of the standout features of Doom Eternal's sound design is its use of dynamic music. The game's soundtrack was composed by Mike Gordon, who also worked on the music for the previous Doom game. The music in Doom Eternal is designed to change and adapt in real time to match the action on screen. As you engage in combat and taking down demons, the music will intensify, building to a crescendo as you achieve victory. This creates a sense of momentum and excitement that keeps you motivated throughout the game. In addition to this, I do have to mention that the sound effects in Doom Eternal are also top notch. Each weapon has a unique sound and the demons all have their own distinct noises. The sound effects for various melee attacks and glory kills are very satisfying, with each hit and impact feeling weighty and impactful. Additionally, the sound design is used to create a sense of spatial awareness, with sound cues helping you locate enemies and track their movements. Voice acting is also a key component of the game's sound design. Your character, the Doomslayer, doesn't speak much, but his grunts and growls help convey his intensity and determination. Meanwhile, the various NPCs and villains in the game all have their own distinct voices, helping to flesh out the game's world and story. Overall, the sound design of Doom Eternal is a masterclass in how to create an immersive, engaging game world. The dynamic music, satisfying sound effects, and excellent voice acting. My personal preference, I did like the Doom soundtrack for 2016 better than Doom Eternal. But anyway, here are just some of my thoughts and feelings about Doom Eternal 3 years later. In my opinion, the game is excellent in what it tries to achieve. Whilst I do prefer Doom 2016, I think this is a phenomenal game and you should definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think about Doom Eternal in the comments, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. So goodbye.